כבוד ראש הממשלה בנימין נתניהו, כבוד שר הביטחון וראש הממשלה החליפי, ידידי, חבר הכנסת בני גנץ, שרת התפוצות, עומר ינקלביץ' שעושה עבודה יוצאת מן הכלל בחיזוק הקשר בין העם היהודי בישראל לעם בתפוצות, מנכ"ל המשרד, מר דביר כהנא שממשיך בתנופה הגדולה, מייסד ושותף ג'נסיס ששמענו עכשיו, מייקל פרידמן, סגנית נשיא קרן ג'נסיס דורית גולדנדר ומנהלת פרויקט הייעוד המשותף סיוון אלוני, וכמובן המארחת הנפלאה שגם עוסקת הרבה בהסברה ובחיבור, גברת ליטל שמש. Since most of the Jews are still abroad, not for long, I'm going to speak in English. You know, I want to tell you a story. My dad, zichro livracha, Jim Bennett, he was born in San Francisco, totally unconnected to Judaism, to Israel, never visited Israel. When the Six-Day War was coming up and the Nazis closed the Tehran Straits, and there was a feeling that this young state, 19-year-old state, is going to be wiped out. And my dad and mom suddenly became obsessed with this country over the Atlantic Ocean that my dad never visited. On the very first plane after the Six-Day War, they came to Israel without a word in Hebrew. And the first time he had an aliyah to the Torah, because he was very secular, so the guy, the gabbai, says, איך קוראים לך? So he says, James. לא, 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 לא. מה השם העברי שלך? So he says, יעקב. בן 30. So what was it that ignited in my dad's heart to connect him to people he never saw in a country he'd never been in? And the answer is the common fate. Am Israel has a common fate and has always been connected. When a Jew in Damascus was assaulted, Montefiore in Europe acted. And today, when Jews are hurt, either in Toulouse or in South America or in Philadelphia, it hurts us. We all care. We care about one another. But is that enough? Is that enough? Is it all just about being one family, which is a lot? I think we're now on the verge of the next step, and that's forming and strengthening our common destiny. And Judaism has many, many innovations, but I guess the centerpiece of Judaism is meaning, mashmaut, meaning. And that's what differs. It's all about why. What is the meaning of a Jewish state? Is it just a shelter? No. Because if it was a shelter, man, there's a few safer places than Israel, though it's changed lately, but it's not about that. It's not only about that. It's about being or lagoim. Being or lagoim is not just exporting good high-tech innovations and ways and medical stents. It's about how we govern ourselves, how we, Am Israel, maintain ourselves here in very adverse conditions. How do we continue to be good people, a good, vibrant Jewish democracy surrounded by all these enemies, yet succeed? And what I can say is just one thing here. For many, many years, we in Israel viewed you Jews abroad as a source for aliyah or as a wallet to raise funds. But we're strong today. Of course we'd want all of you to make aliyah. Make no mistake, this is your home. But even if you don't make Aliyah, this is your home. And on the wallet thing, I think we're going to be okay. Now we need to work together, learn from you, listen to you, and vice versa. And we Israelis are not always the best listeners. Folks, these are tough political times in Israel. And I call upon my political colleagues that have lately formed new parties that are all about boycotting one another. That's not what we're about. I call upon my colleagues, let's not boycott each other on a personal basis, one party towards another. That's what we did 2,000 years ago, and we lost our home. Contentious debates, of course. That's what we Jews are all about. But boycotts? No. How can we ever think about defeating Corona or our enemies if we boycott each other? We're one people, and we're going to stay one people. I want to thank everyone involved here on this amazing initiative, especially Minister Yankelevich, and I want to wish everyone Chag Chanukah Sameach.